So I'm here with Joe from First Detachment, and he was great as far as he was a platinum sponsor at SWIS 2023. And Joe, tell me a little bit about your company.
Yeah, appreciate first off having us at Swiss. Fantastic event. It was great with networking with everybody. Yeah, our company was founded about a year and a half ago, a little bit over that. And many, I'm sure, of the Swiss followers know Justin Harris very well. He's been a speaker at Swiss a few times, and he's been a good friend of mine for about 20 years. We used to compete back in the early 2000s together. So short of the long, he started First Attachment originally with another partner who was a retired special forces. So that's kind of where we have our military theme built into kind of our DNA of a lot of our branding and kind of when the company was first set up. And he was the one that's credited for finally convincing Justin to start supplement line, because for years he would have all of his clients make kind of homemade products because he just felt like some of the ingredients weren't in line with what he wanted. And about 6 months into it or so, that partner ended up becoming ill. He's doing better now, and so that's when myself and stepped in, and we all been friends for a long time and partnered up with Justin. And so we're excited to be here for you know now together for a little over a year with kind of our core group. And we got some really great products that are all designed and formulated by Justin. So he handles that 100%. And as he talked about it too on Table Talks. I know with Dave Tate, he's been on a few other podcasts talking about kind of why he started it. But really, was exciting for me is just like his integrity in formulations, and he's a user of the product. His clients use it, and it's more of like a as he would put it, like kind of a legacy for him. The sports have given so much to him through bodybuilding, powerlifting, all of the different strength sports that he's been a part of for all of his entire career, and looked at his opportunity to kind of give back with some really good quality products. And so we're excited to do that. And that's kind of what we've been doing for the time being.
Fantastic. And who specifically are these products for? Who could most benefit from it?
Yeah. So originally, when our core audience just with Justin's followers were a lot of like your strength sport athletes, your bodybuilders, kind of your professional athletes. We found a lot of like strength coaches were using our products with their clientele. And so that was kind of our core at the start of it. And then what we're working on as a brand now is kind of branching, out to those everyday gym goers. And really the way we looked at it is like the analogy I've used before is if you picture, you know, uh, Air Jordans, right? Like the exact same shoes that Michael Jordan wore, a backyard baller in eighth grade could buy those shoes and play with them. That's kind of our vision for the products, is like the exact same products that professional athletes are using. We want to give the everyday consumer. And then most importantly too, we also have a lot of educational content so they can understand the difference. So there are some good companies out there. We like to think we're one of them, and we hope that they obviously purchase our products. But if they don't, at least we're a great educational resource to learn more of like what really is quality, what's going to kind of help them achieve their goals. And so that's kind of an overarching theme of what we've been focused on since the start.
Fantastic. And what are your two signature most popular products that if someone wanted to try it out and get the, best bang for the buck, what would you recommend?
Yeah, it's a great question. Some of it goes a little seasonal, but I would say the two biggest right now, and that's unique specifically to Justin, is our field rations, our intra workout product. The way he's formulated that is just a fantastic blend of nutrients and products in there that's going to be really difficult to find something. I mean, it's pretty packed with everything you need during your workout. And then Suppressor Max, it's our GDA, so glucose disposal agent. It's a berberine based product, but we also have some ingredients that we're first to market to bring in there that you can kind of read up on our website. One of them that helps extend the life, the effective life of the berberine in the product. So essentially, we're seeing some really great results for that with people as far as insulin sensitivity, blood sugar management, things of that nature. And believe it or not, we actually had some large chain retailers ask us to pitch Suppressor Max for their diabetics aisle for people, which is pretty exciting because Justin built it for people that were trying to be super shredded, right? For like bodybuilding or like those peak performance, or people that are really trying to optimize insulin sensitivity. So it was nice to see kind of the general public, if you will. We have a couple really large chains, if I say the names, a lot of people know them, that are right now we're in discussions with to get our products in there for their to help the diabetic community as well, which is kind of interesting to see that, from the sport world to that. It's kind of neat to see.
Oh, fantastic. Congrats. And so when would you take these two different products? With the very first one, would you take it before, during, after, or is there a specific time? And same thing
Yeah.
with the glucose one.
Yeah, great question. So we do have a pre-workout, so that would be, separate. That's our WTF, whiskey Tango Foxtrot. So yeah, I don't know why everyone laughs when we say that. It's Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, what it stands for. But that's our pre-workout, and then we have our intro, which is the field rations, and really that has, again, a specialized formulation from different carbohydrate sources, different sodium and amino acids in there that you sip during your workout. So it helps with endurance, it helps with recovery after, and just helps kind of fuel the bloodstream during the workout. So you have all the good stuff in there. So if you're a top level athlete, you're going to see benefits from that. But also think of like, the everyday kind of gym goer. Maybe it's even a trainer, right? Like they have 6 clients in a row and they want to get a quick workout in. It's not like a heavy meal replacement, but it's going to give them some nutrients during their workout to help them go through it, help with blood circulation, help with performance, endurance, etc. And then on the recovery side, that's field rations or intro workout. And then for suppressor max, we used to have suppressor, and that was before we found Justin found this ingredient. And those who are listening that know Justin know he always finds those little intricate things over the last 20, 25 years. He's been some of the ones that find some of
Yeah.
those some of those really, really novel compounds. And so the one ingredient that we have in suppressor max, you used to have to take it, pretty much every meal, just how berberine is in and out of your system in a shorter time frame. But by adding that, you can take it now once or twice a day. Our suppressor max, generally with a meal, like meal, if you're doing 5 meals a day, meal 1 and 3 would be fine. Some people just like to spread it out throughout the day, but now the way we formulated it, and that's kind of why we've had such a overwhelming request from multiple different, uh, uh, you know, carriers of products. I mentioned the diabetic example, because of how it's formulated, people can go do like a one a day and still get the great benefits of berberine throughout the entire day, which is pretty neat to see.
Oh, fantastic. And if people want to get more information about the products, about, everything, and actually, personally, are you able to get it in Canada? Is it, have you looked at that market yet?
Yeah, it's a great question. So we have looked at that. We do have some direct to consumer options in Canada. We actually are in some preliminary discussions with some of the larger chains there. There's a couple of our products that we have to reformulate specifically for Canada just due to some regulations, but Suppressor Max and Field Rations do not need to be reformulated in Canada.
Oh,
So
great.
those ones are good to go. It's really, I think, just our pre-workout, and we have a fat burner product that might be a little stronger for the Canadian regulations, but um, so that would be the only kind of hurdle there. But yeah, firstdetachment.com, that's our website. We also have a podcast and YouTube channel that's 1D Talks, as well as First Detachment on all of your social media channels, Twitter, Instagram, um, and so on, Facebook, the whole gamut of TikTok. So pretty much everything you can think of, we're across the board there. And a lot of what we do is a lot a little bit heavier on the. It may not be clickbaity, but it's a lot more educational based. So we try to really focus on that, and we even repurpose a lot of content. So we'll travel around, go on different podcasts, and repurpose that and pump that out in our channels. And then on our website, we have our articles that we've written with links back to the studies that show why we have the ingredients and the dosages we do, so people can cross check. We don't want to say just trust us and believe us. Like, do your research, find out what good quality products are out there. Again, we hope you choose ours, but at least there's some great educational resources. There's a tab on firstdetachment.com where you can unpack, I don't know, 50, 60 articles that we have on there, all written by partners of ours. Many of them were actually talkers at SWIS, speakers, excuse me, at SWIS, that have wrote articles for us, and Justin
Yeah.
and a few others. So excited to offer that to people that are out there.
Oh, fantastic. What an incredible resource. Yeah, Justin is just, he's just such a wealth of knowledge, and he's so humble. and just so
Mhm.
quiet. It's kind of an enigma, as far as his intelligence on that, but his ability to produce. I have a number of patients that actually utilize him as a coach, and they're
Oh,
really,
that's
really
great.
happy with his results. Joe, this has been really, really informative, and I would highly recommend anyone looking into first attachment supplements. You guys are basically really trying to raise the bar, and especially with the uniqueness of whether or not it's the intra workout, berberine with the glucose, and the high powered, pre workout.
Sure.
But yeah, it'd be really, really good for everyone to check you guys out. And I thank you for your time, Joe.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much for having me on.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Take care.